All right, hey, we're here.
Yo, yo.
Ooh,
Okay, so if you don't know already, I'm Paris.
TT, Key.
Okay, and we are on pausing with Paris. A pause with Paris? I don't know. Y'all will catch it in the blog title later on when y'all review this video. But as for now, today we're going to be discussing what else are we discussing? We was talking about overwhelming,
Yeah.
feeling overwhelmed, and how to not
What do you
do when you feel overwhelmed.
Yes.
So y'all go first. Who going first?
Oh, wow.
When I'm overwhelmed, I sit in my vanity room. Sit in my vanity room, close my bedroom door, and paint my nails. Just look at myself in the mirror. Listen to music. Sip my wine.
That wine be good because I sure had some. What was it? Stella Rosa pineapple. When I was putting up that Christmas tree, because you know that can make you feel very overwhelmed. Putting up a Christmas tree, putting up them Christmas lights, and the kids ain't want to put up them ornaments like I wanted them to be
Oh,
on
you
the tree.
got a whole house full of
But
Grinches.
baby, when I put it up, I was right, cheery and bright. Ain't it what they say in the book? Ain't it something like that, right? Santa Claus is
Merry
coming
bright.
tonight.
Merry
Mary, bright, cheery, bright. I was cheery though.
It's okay. Well, I guess we can go down the line. What I do is listen to music. I definitely do that. And then I take a step back and I think about what I did accomplish. Because sometimes I do think about what I didn't get done during the day. And then when I take that breathing, like, hey, well, you did do 3 things of laundry. You did fold them and you put them up.
Girl,
And you
put
still
them
cook
up.
dinner.
She
But
said,
it's a lot of days when they sit on the couch for 3 days, but that mind your business.
Mm.
Okay. But you know, it's just when you sit back and you think about what you actually done and what you actually accomplished, it makes you feel better with the overwhelming part. So then you can actually just say, hey, okay, well, tomorrow I'm going to do the bathroom and the kitchen. Tomorrow I'm going to do this with the kids. Tomorrow I'm going to do that. So just sitting back and actually reevaluating yourself and knowing that you are doing something, it helps me.
I like that piece of advice because, baby. But then you said put it on the list for tomorrow. See, now I got anxiety for tomorrow.
But even with
That is
tomorrow,
my thing.
you don't put a
creating-
lot. Don't put a lot on your list. Don't overwhelm yourself with doing a lot of
How?
stuff. Like you just the stuff you really gotta do. You
What-
put that
Which
first.
is that
What's
right?
really, yeah.
I mean, but it's some things you could just say, man, them clothes gonna wait till tomorrow. They ain't gonna walk and go in
Okay.
that and wash machine by themselves.
See, okay. So when I do feel overwhelmed, lately, it's been more overwhelming than any other time I felt overwhelmed. So I've been trying to not overgeneralize. So when I come in and I'm like, this didn't get done, this didn't get done, didn't get done, I can understand what you're saying. What, like, okay, well, this got done. I try not to overgeneralize and make it about everything. Like if somebody did me wrong that one time, but shit, this ain't PG-13. This is adult content. I remember when you had me fucked up way back when, so now I'm adding that shit on to the plate. So now I'm pissed off about what you did in 1998, 2002, 2007, 13, 14,
You gotta
15.
let
You
that
been
go.
had me fucked up, and I still let you come back in this shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's 2021. It's about to be 2022. I'm cutting you off. That's how I'm not gonna feel overwhelmed. I'm cutting bitches off. But no.
No,
That's not the way to handle it. I think I've become more confrontational with it and allowing me to attack the problems head on. Like, okay, well, this got to be done. Let me address this. This has not necessarily in a negative way,
Right.
but this is what it needs to be tackled right now,
Right.
so I can get the job done. And I have been saying, well, hey, let me just go to bed.
Yep.
If I ain't do it,
Sometimes you just gotta do that.
I ain't do
That
it.
has been my answer for a lot.
Sometimes you
Like,
gotta do
'cause
that.
sometimes I
Good
thought
night.
about that today. You know what? I need a nap. I
Yeah.
need a nap. I could be so much of a better person if I take a nap right now.
But we as adults really do need a nap. You need that power nap that to.
No, I need a.
I mean, not
guilty.
power
I
now,
need
but
a 7
sometimes
hour
you gotta
nap
just.
and doing my 8-hour work day.
I feel guilty when I take a nap, y'all. I can never lay down and
But
be
that's
like
me.
and
I don't-
feel peace.
I never
Uh-huh.
take naps during the
Never.
day. It gotta be dark outside.
I'm gonna tell my like it is a mental thing. I know.
Mm.
I know that it's mental. But I cannot lay in the bed in the daytime and feel unless it's the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like a weekday, I feel
Like something got to be accomplished.
yes, my anxiety starts to, and then I get thinking negative, and then I'm just like, oh gosh, I need to do that's. It's the weekday, so weekday means
you supposed to be
do.
ripping and running.
right. Weekend, I can lay in the bed, no, and feel
Mm-hmm.
weekday. My anxiety is like
That's how I am. Like, I really have my kids on a schedule.
see, that's my
8 o'clock. I mean, well, school days. 7 o'clock, get up, brush your teeth, wash your face. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear about your dream. I want you in that bathroom, brush your teeth, wash your face. Don't come in my face with no yucky mouth, okay? So, brush your teeth, wash your face, put your clothes on. Then we can talk. We got your time before, we go on to school. Everything on the schedule, even with Tay. I got him on schedule. Up, you sing the good morning song while you sitting on the pod. Then we're going to do ABCs. Then we're going to switch the colors. Then we're going to switch the numbers. Like, it's all in the schedule now because of the transition that I've had. Like, that's been overwhelming. Now, with that, it's hard to discuss with Sam because I don't want him to feel like I'm putting it on him, like I'm telling him to come home.
No.
So it's like when I feel overwhelmed about him not being home and me having the kids by myself, I kind of just go meditate and just realize that my kids are okay.
Mm-hmm.
Realize that mommy is doing the best that she can. Mommy is providing. Mommy still makes time for y'all. And even though I don't have as much time for me being a good mom to them is more important than my rest. And I know that's a problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. So I used to be like that, and I think I've come into this year being that it's been this pandemic year, and we've been home and we've been focusing. And last year was just something like everybody was super stressed out and things like that. But this year I've been taking more control of me, and I think that's why the overwhelming feeling is so scary because I'm finding myself in the midst of the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally had to tell myself, anybody that know me know how I go with my kids. If my baby crying at daycare, I feel bad for leaving my baby at daycare because I got to go to work, and I don't want to leave my baby at daycare because she's crying. No, I'm not a good mom at this point. But at the end of the day, huh? Oh, we're on the podcast. Bye, Leah. Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all ran into our commercial, and I forgot what we was talking about. Oh, I was talking about finding myself. So this is what happened. See, I found that one on the street. No, I'm just joking. That's really one of mine knocking on the door. I told her we were doing a podcast. Do y'all have little interruptions? That's how you get overwhelmed feeling.
Yeah.
That's the overwhelmed feeling. Like you got your day going, then all of a sudden somebody throw a brick in your day. Like, oh my God, I'm almost there. And then here comes the revelation that daggone got something else to do. That's when I feel overwhelmed. But I've literally told my kids, like I was saying, I know I'm a great mom. Nobody can take that away from me. I talk to my kids consistently. I love my kids consistently. Not only do I tell them I love them, but I show them I love them. So I had to show them this year, like, I gotta love myself. This is my biggest year that I'm gonna take my nap. Do you see me? I'm tired. Just like you be tired, I'm tired too. I have to take a nap. If I don't take a nap right now, I'm not going to be my best version of myself. And I want to be the best version of myself I could be for you as my child. Because I don't want you to experience no extra trauma. You don't have to, because I'm raising my voice. Because I don't like raising my voice. I literally talk like this to my kids. Like, if I'm yelling, it's a problem. And they like, oh my God, oh my God. Is this my mom?
I'm the opposite. If I am like, you know what?
That's me.
You know what?
Don't worry about it. If I say don't worry about it,
everybody's like,
oh, what do we got to do? What's not done?
Fix it. Even there. Oh God, y'all better come on, something.
I think it's because they so used to this normal monotone voice.
Yeah.
They like,
yeah. Once I get to the calm, because I'm so loud, up,
Yes.
jerky, like goofy. Once I say, okay, y'all don't even worry about it. And I say it just like that.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
They, oh shoot, what we do? Y'all go get the vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
Go,
Yeah, that's what
like, they literally do that.
My
That's
kids.
what they do. My house would be spotless if I say, and walk away. Everybody. I mean, dishes clean, floors mopped, and swept, please. I said,
I hate that we gotta go to the extent
That is
for them to even
bad.
understand.
And you
it,
know
though.
what? That's my, you know what? I'm a wimp. Forget it. I don't even feel like fussing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really saying, but they're taking it as,
But
even though I'm like,
Namaste.
yeah,
Yes.
I definitely.
yes.
I tell my kids though I'm true and honest with my feelings. If I'm overwhelmed, I tell them I'm overwhelmed. If I'm stressed, it might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing, but then I'm also allowing them to know what it is, because you know a lot of times you just see your mama mad.
Yeah.
You don't know what she mad about. You don't
Mhm.
know what done happened during the. No, I done had a bad day. My kids, Leia, for instance, she would literally come in. She like, "Are you sleepy?" Like she reads me. She's like, "Do you need some water?" Oh yeah. You see the sweat on my forehead and my perspiring over here. Like she literally feels me, but I give that same thing to them. So feeling overwhelmed, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed when we are wearing so many hats, like so many roles. We are mothers, we are wives, students, got their own teachers, and both professionally and privately. Like just like generally overall, it's like so many dynamics to us as individuals. How can we help further assist us from jumping out the deep end and saying I'm running away from home? That's like I don't want to run away from home.
You know what? I told my family. I really did. It's bad, Harrison. I get a lot. I grow a lot from you because, honey, I had got to the point where I told my family, you know what? I'm not today. I'm running away. I really would say that. And so when I would say I'm running away, they knew that means don't call me. Don't call me. I'm gonna go. If I'm over here for real, that's pretty far away. If I come over here, I go to Cecily's house. If I even go to Walmart and go down the same aisle 75 times to look at the same plate, to just know that, yeah, that's it. But don't call me. Don't ask me for nothing. I don't want to make a decision. That is, I don't want it. My brain, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to be like.
I tell them that.
Yeah.
I tell my kids that. Like they came in here. I had an overwhelming day. My word. I had 3 meetings. Well, I'm gonna say 4. I had 4 meetings. I had my regular work. I'm trying to navigate through the kids getting to school in the morning. They got early release, so everybody here early. I'm trying to make it to the bank on time. I ain't make it. I had to put the money in the ATM. Hopefully it's in there in the morning. They do what they supposed to do. Like I'm just running on E. And then they don't understand that. So they say, well, mommy. And then here come Larry, and he sees that I'm frustrated. So immediately he like, oh, what, you mad at me right now? What? Say, you see your ass all fucking day. You are not the problem, my dude. The issue is, I said, no. I just feel very like just overstimulated. Like it's just a lot. So after I told him I felt overstimulated, here come his kids, the ones he gave me. I'm mommy. I said, you know what? No. No. I said I cannot take on anything else. No, I can't. I'm sorry, but no. I can't take it on. And I'm okay with that because sometimes it be like, you know, the little petty shit. Like y'all ain't gonna You ain't gonna die if I say I can't take it on right now. Now, when I get myself together, because I don't want to take my negative energy and place it on my kids, when I get myself together, I'll be like, oh, shoot, Leia, hey, remember earlier when I wasn't able to discuss what you wanted to talk about? Do you mind coming back and telling me what happened or what was going on, how you felt at that time? I apologize, I wasn't in the right headspace. So you understand that sometimes everybody's not going to be in the right headspace and it's not going to be able to hear you, but I do hear you. I just can't take it on right now because I gotta release what it is that I'm going through, so I don't negatively transfer onto you because that's not.
Sometimes we don't catch it.
No, we don't catch it all the time, but I make it my priority to try to put it in the forefront of my mind that whatever I'm doing, whatever I got going on, they are not necessarily the issue, and that's why I had my wine on that other day when we was putting up the Christmas tree, because whatever they was doing, they weren't the issue. Whether they were putting up the Christmas tree, whether they were dropping the ornaments and breaking them because they were glass, it won't really the issue. But it was like,
no, you cannot put up an ornament. No. I apologize.
No, but you know what? They had a good time. I bought the little Dollar Tree stickers. They put it on the door and all that other stuff. And I had a headache though. I did have a headache because I had like two or three glasses of it, but they had a good time. Yes. That's the most important part. So we understand that overwhelmed, we can fight feeling overwhelmed. Versus the biggest thing is decompressing ourselves, whichever way that we know how to decompress, whether it's listening to music, taking time out for ourselves, closing our eyes. Sometimes you gotta
and
just breathe.
And you know what too? A hug. I lie to you now. I hug in my classroom.
I hug my kids.
One day I told my students, I said, that's another thing too, you just said, but one day I told my class, I said, guys, I wanna start today only because one of my students came in and I seen that he was
supposed to be at.
So I said, you know what, guys, I just really need a hug. So today I think I'm gonna start off with giving everybody a hug. So I hugged everybody. So today, somebody asked me, can I hug everybody? Again, that was cool. But Derek started doing that. When I come home from work, how you say, Leia, read your face? I guess he can read whatever. So if he's there if he haven't left yet, when I get home and he read me, he'll just say, come here, baby. Come here, baby. And he'll give a hug. Yeah. I mean, a quick. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
That's definitely what I do though. If my kids are having a bad day, I get them a hug and I tell them, hey, just because this moment is bad does not mean the rest of your day has to be bad. You can have this moment within your day and it doesn't have to be the rest of your day. The rest of your day don't have to go like this. And even if you have a bad day, you can always have a better tomorrow. And that was the one weekend me and my kids just had the best time. I had some personal challenges within that weekend, but that weekend they had such a great time. Like Saturday, I was like, and Sunday's gonna be even better. And they was like, but mommy, we just had the best day. All right, I said, well, what do you mean? We can still have a better day tomorrow. So if I see them going through it, I'll be like, can I get a hug? If they not going through it, I just be like, do you need a hug? They got a boo-boo, you need a hug. Like, just sometimes you just need that love and to know that you cared about. Yeah. It's like, oh my God.
This makes you know what? This makes me think. I done told my baby up because girl, I done told them up. You hear me? I done told them up, honey. Because when I what? Sorry. Because y'all, when I'm in the classroom, I'm Mrs. Tata. So Mrs. Tata is the when I'm home, baby.
Yeah. You can put that down and just.
I told my kids, y'all give me a hug randomly. And Naya's response was,
it is kind of.
She hugged me like this.
It's weird at first.
Yeah.
But so I said, what did I give me a hug for? Yeah, I said, hug me like I'm gonna die tomorrow. You'll never see me again. So now she laughing and now, and so I'm like, well, girl, hug. What the? I said, Cameron, give me a hug. Cameron, like, he's smiling.
Yeah.
He's Cameron. journey, a hug. Why you need a hug? What's wrong with you? And then I go, don't worry about it. No, wait, go let me get a hug. Why you need a hug? As he's hugging me, listen, hug, give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Right.
Sabri. Give me a hug, Sabri. No. No. In your face. No, don't touch me. No. But my family, I like.
But you know what?
It's for them up.
No, it's with conditioning, and because we are individuals, we are learning, and as we learn, we grow, and so then they will start to become. Once you started implementing more, they become accustomed to it. Because we just really started the hugging like between these past 2 years. Because at first, I say the pandemic was a blessing and a curse. Because it really taught me a lot about me, my family, like my kids, being a mother, being a wife. Like, oh my God, girl, you a wife. Okay. But that's a different story. We'll talk about that next time, because I told you we wise. We can talk about that next time. We're going to have to figure out a question. Maybe y'all can give us some input on that question about what you think about wise, and we might be able to answer it. But if we plead the fifth, don't hold it against us, because we can't tell y'all all the stuff, because we ain't getting no divorces. Right? We trying
at all.
Because I'm going to take it for all. No, just judging, carotid arteries, both sides.
Hello?
That's
everything I could.
That's the key. Just both sides. At the same time.
Look.
But yeah, so like I just feel like during these past 2 years I've learned so much about myself, learned different ways. Remember last year I was just starting my book about the 4 C's with the chore chart, basically, with coping and cleaning and cooking and citation. So they got to cook with me one day a week. They got to clean whatever room it was. They picked off their index card. They were responsible for the week. And what was the other one? The citation is it could be a reward. It could be good or bad based off of how you behave throughout the week. And then what was the other one? The choke. I said cooking. I said it was cooking.
Citation.
Citation. It was something else.
Cool.
No, it was cooking, cleaning, citation, or coping. Actually, coping. Coping was how you cope, what you were rewarded with. Citation was if you got in trouble for not implementing what you had to do. So if you had your chore, you had to do that chore for the next week plus whatever room you picked out for the second week. So the coping was they got to pick, like, go to the movies, go skate, and if they want to do paint night and things like that. I had just started implementing that before the pandemic happened. We had started capturing the Clark's channel and all this other stuff. I was working out every day. I was on my Slim Jane. I was doing the keto. Y'all seeing I gained some weight since the last time I've been on. Don't worry, I'm about to be busy. Because we're going to be working out probably one of these days up here. Probably, I don't know. What you say, TT?
Oh, okay. We're going to do it.
But
Derek stretched my legs the other day.
did you stretch them back towards your ears?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Hey, listen, I have not stretched since July.
Yeah, that's how I've been. I haven't worked out.
I don't know. I be doing splits and stuff. But that's because, I mean, the kids, they be trying to get me to do the ticky-tacky.
Yeah, they try, but I be feeling like when I get overwhelmed, I get depressed, and I feel like my kids can definitely see it. Cause Maya will be like, "Mommy, are you okay? I'll take Tay in the living room, and you can just relax." And I'm like, in my head, I don't want to be alone. I don't want y'all to leave me, cause then I'm staying here and I'm gonna think about it more. But I don't want to put it on you because you're 10, right? So it's like, with me, when I feel overwhelmed, I shut down. I don't call nobody. I don't text nobody. I don't want to put it on nobody else. I don't want to bother nobody. I don't want it to seem like I'm complaining. I don't want it to seem like I'm nagging. I don't want it to seem like, because when I do, they be like, "Oh, well, Sam doing it. You got Sam. You should be glad. You should be lucky. You got a great husband." Don't do that. I am not just Miss Hall. I am Paradise. I have feelings.
Who is that?
Girl, I don't know who
I
that
am
is.
TT.
Yeah,
I
TT.
am myself.
Cut that. That's a different person with a different government. She was not a part of this show. Not about about no Pauls or Paris. That's the name of the show.
Well, that's like, yeah, I'm TT. So TT wants the same love that she gives out. She wants the calls and the check up on. But it's like when it comes to me actually picking up the phone saying, "Hey, I'm sad. I can't do it."
Well, I can't do it because first of all, I'm gonna be on the phone crying, so you're not
Right,
gonna hear
because
what
you're not
I'm
gonna
saying.
hear. As soon as I say that, and I feel like I can actually confide in you without you having to feel like you gotta go run tell somebody else, or you're gonna try to be judgmental, or try to use something against me, or remember that time when you said. I try to just avoid all of that altogether. So I definitely do cope. Like I do like my like I said, I like do my meditations and I do my affirmations and I really like you are phenomenal. You are amazing. You can do this. You're doing a great job. Look how far you got. You started school.
Shoot.
You finally started. You didn't give up. You're passing all your classes. The semester's almost over. You're doing it. Just keep going. You got it.
That's right.
So it's like when I push myself, it's something in my head like, girl, bye. You ain't doing nothing.
But then, so when I change the channel,
you gotta just flip the script like, no,
you know
I'm
what?
gonna do it. I'm gonna get it together. I'll take my 2 days and then I'll call, hey y'all good? Y'all straight? I miss y'all. I love y'all. And it's like I know I don't do it as much as I used to, but
I think
just
we all get to that point that we feel like we don't want to burden other people with our mess.
right.
But sometimes I be like, damn, is they in the right headspace to talk? When I call Key and I be like, are you okay? Can you talk right now? Like, because I don't want to put my burdens on you. If you, first of all, you already in a bad headspace, and I put my burdens on you. Now you in a double headspace if you take on energy like I do.
But I do that a lot. I definitely get those calls and they like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, girl, what's up?
Shit, don't lie. No, we can talk about it together because we would
definitely
definitely rebound it together. Look, hey, but at the end of the day, the solar says it's gonna be okay. We here for each other. You know what we did not talk about? About feeling overwhelmed and what we do. I don't know about y'all, but I will do me a clean cut shower cry till my eyes is red.
Oh, yeah.
Baby,
What?
baby.
You
If I put my gospel music on with it, that's the remix.
Y'all did the one when you're sitting there like this.
That is the remix.
and then your hair, when you
Hell,
do your
dress
hair
all
washed.
soaking wet.
So it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my hair wet.
There's
Look.
water everywhere.
Don't throw that.
Girl.
Don't throw that right
Those
gospel
are the
song
best
up
cries.
there. Don't throw that right gospel song in there.
What?
Those are the
Baby.
best cries
What?
ever.
Baby.
What?
I'm talking about
You feel
overwhelmed.
Yolanda on. I'm crying in general.
Look,
Mine
that's-
is, Tasha Cobbs.
Look,
Sometimes
Tasha.
Yolanda, as soon as I hear Yolanda voice, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
sometimes that's literally. I don't even need to talk to somebody right at that moment. Sometimes I just need to cry.
Right.
Sometimes because that's just the energy I need to get it out. Or I was writing
That's
has
my
been
thing.
something, a blessing.
That is my thing.
Writing it down. Because at first I'm like, do I write it and get this letter to this person? No. But I'm gonna write it to get it off my chest. Because sometimes you can't say it to people, or sometimes you don't want to say it to people. Because sometimes
It can definitely be taken the wrong way, or they can take it out of context, and then it can just grow into something.
And I'm that.
else.
Because I'm gonna say, if it come to my mind, it might just go whoop. And
That's
I'm like,
me.
ooh, wait a minute.
That's
Or I
me.
just might not even say, wait, I might be like, what? Go ahead.
I
That's
said
my
what I said
person.
when I said it.
Yeah, like what? And I don't even be. Sometimes I don't even be meaning. People just take it wrong. So I write everything. I go for real. And I be like, that ain't what I was saying.
Right.
Like, you know me.
Right.
I'm really meaning this.
Right.
but-
When Seth told me about what I said at the damn baby shower, I'm like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, God.
And that's your. Yeah, that's her. That's her.
I mean, but I really didn't mean it like that. But now that you brought it to my attention, I apologize because that's not how I meant for it to come out or meant for it to be said. Sometimes the tone and
Mm-hmm.
But the thing, it wasn't even the tone. It was just a sensitive subject.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah, that's all it was.
So you
It
don't
was a
know,
sensitive
you don't know
subject.
how
Mhm.
people are gonna respond because it could be
Everybody has their certain triggers.
it.
deflection.
That's it. Yeah.
Deflection, reflection. I had to tell the people that worked at the other night because somebody had me messed up. I said, ain't no deflecting. She need to go ahead and reflect in the mirror and realize that she might just be the problem. It ain't me. Whatever you got going on with you, you got your own animosity. But can't come up to me and bring that to me. We all work the same 12 hours. I come in here after I get out work of my first job with a smile on my face. Please don't come and bring your negativity and put it on me.
But that's me now. I feel like with my essential oils and all that stuff and just meditation, it takes a lot of energy, negative energy, to try to sometimes get your point across, and also holding stuff in. Yeah. That causes blood clots, that causes brain aneurysms, that causes health problems. And as black women, we don't take care of ourselves as much as we should. Doctors don't care unless we digging into them, and then even then we're hypochondriacs, or or they're just labeling us into this, putting us in this bubble. Like, oh well, okay, well we're gonna do this, but it's gonna be minimal. But we're gonna take care of Sir over here because he's paying private pay, and we're gonna get that money.
Well,
so
I pay private pay too, and I got in a car accident. And they charted saying that they gave me Tylenol, and I didn't even get that.
Yeah, I remember.
So I was just like, wow,
yeah,
I ain't even have no callback, and it's crazy because I'm the nurse in the bed lying here, banged up, and it was a problem. I'm like, and so when I had to pull my card out, like, yeah, I'm a nurse, and I would never do anything like this to my patients, and I never receive my Tylenol. Like, I'm not a pain addict. I don't even like taking medication. My mother that birthed me can tell you that. She used to have crush my medication up just so I could take it, and I had to take it with Kool-Aid and applesauce Kool-Aid. I couldn't do it. Like, I could not. I don't even understand it. But the aspect of how I was treated, and it was like, dang, because you didn't see me because of me, but you didn't know me professionally. So, like, sometimes that overwhelmed. It's so many things that can trigger you into feeling overwhelmed. Trigger is a good word to use. Yeah. Because it be like, that email, overwhelmed. That person, overwhelmed. That kid at the wrong moment, overwhelmed. We just got to find the right time and the right space and the right place within ourselves that we are not taking all those triggers and making it into our day.
Yeah, you don't want to take a trigger and make it to your reality. What I've learned was one of my husband's triggers was when I would say, I don't leave. Like when, y'all don't want to clean up the house, don't worry about it. I'm going to go. I sit in my car. I would go around the corner and sit in the car, listen to music. And I come home and he's just, like, not there. Not himself, not Sam. I'm like, what's wrong? Like, I'm fine now, shit. I'm relaxed. I like, y'all got the point. I came in the house, it smelled like Five Below, sewing him, bleach, okay. Y'all got the point. But he's sitting there just numbing the face. Me saying I'ma leave is a trigger. He didn't really have, a strong family bond growing up. People left. His grandma left unexpectedly. His mom died unexpectedly. So the word leave is a trigger for him. So now I had to learn how to not say that and just say I'm going for a breather, or I'll be back, I love you. Like, always doing the kiss goodbye, always saying I love you, good night, never going to bed angry, because that was a trigger.
Now, I ain't gonna lie and act like I ain't never went to bed angry.
I mean, yeah.
But if we gonna be angry and he gonna be right there
I
on
love
that
you,
side and be right
and
there
I
on this side.
love you, mwah, good night, get my pillow, get my blanket, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah, but
act like you know. Ain't no footsies tonight. Don't wake me up.
I'm on my period. So you lying, so.
I laugh.
What you laughing for?
Is that the wife's topic?
That's another day. That's for another day.
All right. Well, I hope that everyone got something out of feeling overwhelmed. If you did not, come back because we're going to be talking about something else next time.
Part 2.
So, until next time, I'm Paris.
I'm T.
I'm Key.
And we are pausing with Paris. Have a great night.
Night.